Please respond, anyone? Yes, yes, sir. Good morning, good morning. Where is others? They are coming. What? What? Before class completed? Yes. Okay, listen here. So today we are going to discuss about there is a third one, the third system. So the last class we completed in the two systems. So one, it is in epidermal tissue systems. So second one, that is in fundamental tissue systems. Okay. So you see now we are going to the last one. So that is in vesicular tissue systems. Okay. So vesicular tissue systems. Vijay Lakshmi, respond. What happens? Other one. Yes. So today we are going to discuss about that is vesicular tissue systems. Vesicular. Already you know very well. Last class we completed two systems. So one, it is in epidermal tissue systems, and so next to second one. So what is the second system? That is ground tissue systems. So next, now you see we are going to discuss about the vascular tissue systems. Yes. So what is the meaning of vesicular? So already you know very well. So vesicular means, so we are looking two type of the cells is there, two type of structures is there. One, it is in xylem, second one, that is a phloem. So both together we call that is in vascular bundles. So these tissues together we call that is vascular tissue systems. This is a third one. The vascular tissue systems, it consists of variable number of different type of the vascular bundles. Okay, so these vascular systems are located where it is in steel. The vascular bundles are already you know very well. It is made up of two type of the cells. So number one, that is in xylem, and next number two, that is in hello, audible? Please respond, anyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it is audible.
Yes, yes. Okay. Yes, before going that one, you see now we are going to discuss vascular tissue systems. So these vascular tissue systems is made up of, that is of xylem and phloem. So we call that is of in steel. It's very simple and very short already. So we know before two systems, the arrangement of, you see the present between the two tissues. In the former case, the vascular bundles are called open dicot. In the when where you are looking at the dicot, the vascular bundles are open and closed. So in the second case, that is of monocot. In monocot, when you are looking at the vascular bundles, so it is very close. The dicot, it is in open. The arrangement of vascular bundles. See the arrangement of vascular bundles. So that is of different parts. Different parts we are looking. The arrangement of regularly in ring with the dicot stem, root in monocot. You see here, you know the ring-like structures, ring. Okay, so we call that is of an annual rings. The rings, it is in where you are looking the dicots. So ring-like bundles is there. The arrangement of regularly a ring in dicot stem, root and monocot. Okay, monocot you are looking the root. They may be found sometimes looking in the scattered throughout the stem. In monocot, the vascular bundles are totally scattered entire the sections you are looking. Okay. So next now the in other plants, so the vascular bundles are scattered in the well-defined, where the center part of pith. Such bundles are called. So where we are looking these scattered bundles, so we call that is a medullary bundles. Medullary bundles. That is example of mirabilis. Mirabilis jalapa, Uroclac plant. There we are looking in this type of the vascular bundles. So the vascular bundles also sometimes occur in, you see, the always the vascular bundles we are looking only center part of the stem, center part of the sections. Sometimes you are looking more than, okay, so above the center part, hence it is entered to the cortex. Sometimes you are looking in cortex also. So generally, you see, we are saying the vascular bundles, the vascular bundles are center part of the cell. This is a common point. Some members, some type of the section, some type of the plants. So these vascular bundles are also we are looking above the center part of the section, center part of the steel. Means this steel, the center, these vascular bundles are entered in where the cortex in also. So such vascular bundles are we call that is of cortical bundles. Cortical bundles. So where when we are looking in the cortex, the vascular bundles, so we call that is of cortical bundles. Where the scattered vascular bundles is there, we call that is of medullary bundles is there. So now you see here, and here I am showing. So the vascular systems, yeah. See, it is visible in the introduction of vascular systems. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. See, the vascular system of plant is the tissue and series the tubes of veins, modes of nutrients collected. So already, so you know very well this all the introduction about in the here is the xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem together in vascular systems. Okay. Yes, now you see the vascular bundles found still are part of constitute in the vascular tissue systems. So this one also you know very well. Xylem, phloem, and cambium are major part of the vascular bundles. Okay, so vascular bundles are maybe different type of the types is there. See radial, okay, conjoint. So now you see medullary bundles is there, cortical bundles is there. Similarly, some radial and conjoint. What is the meaning of radials? Okay. So when the xylem and phloem arrange different radii alternating with each other, okay, in roots, when you're looking in the roots, the xylem and phloem are arranged different type of radii alternating with each others. Such bundles are described as a separate. Such bundles are separate is there, and radials is theirs. So we call that is of in radial bundles. So which xylem, same to the xylem and phloem combined in the same bundle are present on the same radials. It is called of conjoint bundle. So here now you see two types is there. Okay, vascular bundles are two types. Number one, this of radial. So conjoint. Okay, xylem and phloem combined in the same bundles present on the same radius. So we call that is these type of the bundles conjoint vascular bundles. Okay, and here now you see this conjoint collateral, collateral. Where here I am showing the diagram. Yes, now you see here. This is the diagrams. Conjoint. This one, first one, total here, number 1 and 2, we call that is of a conjoint is there, conjoint. Okay, conjoint bicollateral, bicollateral, these type of the vascular systems. Yeah. So next, now you see second one. What is the second one here? It is in, okay, collateral, collateral. Xylem is towards, okay, inner side, phloem towards outside. Okay, where it is in, this is of in collateral. So what is the meaning of in collateral? See here, collateral. Xylem towards inner side and phloem towards where it is in outside. So we call that is of collateral. And next one that is of in bicollateral. And another one that is of bicollateral. See now here, what is a bicollateral? So when the phloem is present bicollateral, both sides is there. The phloem present on the both side of xylems. Okay, the phloem present on both sides. Where it is in, see now here, this one. So this one it is in, here it is in. Respond anyone. Bicollateral.
Huh?
This one it is in inner phloem. Here it is in
Outer phloem,
phloems.
sir, inner xylem.
Yes. So here this is of xylem, where the inner is xylem there, we call that is of bicollateral. So this is all to the arrangement of xylem and phloem. And one more is there, open. Okay, and the next one, this is in closed. The cambium is present. Cambium means where the meristematic tissues. So cambium present between the xylem and phloem. Okay, so where it is in, here it is in xylem and phloem. So we call that is in open, and closed when the cambium is absent between the xylem and phloems. Okay, where when the absence of in between. Okay, so cambium is absent between the xylem and phloem, we call that is a closed. So presence of the cambium, we call that is of in open. Okay, so this is of in conjoint. And here now you see concentric. Here now you see this one. Yeah. Example here it is in one vascular bundles tissue surrounds the other. Here this is of in two types usually, that is of in adenocentric and leptocentric. Here now you see this of in amphibial of amphibial. So here this is of in types of vascular bundles is this. Okay, so concentric bundles in the vascular bundles out of the xylem and phloem is completely surrounds the others. So we call that is of in concentric bundles. So all together, so we call that is in vascular bundles, vascular tissue systems. Okay. So now you see how many systems you are completed? 3 systems you are completed. So one it is in epidermal tissue systems. Second one is fundamental tissue systems, and third one that is in vascular tissue systems. Is okay now clear? Now the yes, first one the meristematic tissues also completed, and second there is often permanent tissues also completed. So how many types of meristematic tissues you know very well? So what is the permanent tissues already you know very well. Yes. So next, now you see after this tissues and tissue systems, then we'll go to the section cuttings. Okay. So when I'm taking the section cutting in the root, okay. So generally the 3 steps is there. 3 steps. So now you see here this is an anatomy of root. Anatomy of root. Generally, so when we are taking the section, okay, a root system or stem system, anyone, okay, 3 steps is there. One, it is in epidermis, common point. Second one is cortex. Third one is vascular bundle. 3 is most important. Okay, but these 3 points is important. The section arrangements are a little bit variation. Based on that one, so we are identified. So this one is a root monocot. This one is a dicot stems. That's why you see now here. So generally, general in anatomy of the root, epidermis. Okay, already you know very well epidermis is the outer layer that is often protect layers. Okay, single layer. Sometimes you're looking more than 1 or 2 layers. So we call that is often epidermis. Okay, it is a water absorbing organs also we are looking in the epidermis. So you see in this epidermis, you know very well which one that is often that is a stomata is there and trichomes is this. Okay, so what type of trichomes, what type of stomata, you know very well. So this is of an epidermis. Is it clear now? Epidermis. Yeah. And second one, cortex. Second one, it is in cortex. So already you know very well, based on the plant, structurally a little bit variations. Structurally, lot of variation is there. So one section to other sections. So generally the cortex is made up of parenchyma. Parenchyma cells is there. So with sometimes like with the intracellular spaces is there. In most of the monocots, some dicots below the epidermis, above the stele. That point is most important. Below the epidermis, above the stele. So all together we call that is often cortex. Okay. So means this is often fundamental tissue systems is there. So already you know very well fundamental tissue systems you are looking which one that is often pericycle is there, pith is there, endodermis is there, pericycle is there. So many structures is there. Okay. So but so here we are looking, we call that is often cortex. Yeah. So next now you see the last one that is of vascular bundles. Okay. So this is vascular bundles means xylem and phloem we call. Yes. So here I am showing to the diagrams. Now you see this is of in dicot root system. So here now you see this of in monocot. What is the variation of dicot and monocot? This one is most important. The first common point here it is in the epidermis. Okay. This is of in sorry dicot root system. This is in. So this is of in epidermis. Okay, in outer layer. See now here. These epidermis are germinated where it is in the root hair-like structures is there. And next now you see, so this center part, okay, the cursor is visible here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, now you see this center part we call that is in, what is the center part? Tell me here anybody. 3 divisions is there when we are looking the root
Steel,
section.
sir. Steel.
Very good. Steel. Okay. Arrangement are different. Later we'll discuss arrangement. Yes. Next, now you see here below the epidermis, above the stele. So we call this is in. What is this one? Cortex. Cortex. Is it clear now? Yeah. So what type of arrangement of the cortex means? Here now you see this one. So what is this one here? Endodermis is there.
Endodermis.
Endodermis. You see now here this one is from below the epidermis to above the endodermis. So this is all total parenchyma cells is there. These parenchyma cells are contain different type of the food materials. Common point. Yes. Next, now you see here above the stele. So there we are looking one protective layer is there. So we call this is of in endodermis.
Endodermis.
Endodermis. Okay. So next now you see our pericycle is there. Pericycle. Just below one more layer like structure is there. We call that is often pericycles. So this is second part is over. So third part is most important here. Okay. So third part, see, third part means that is often steel. The steel we are looking two type of the cells. One it is a xylem, second that is a phloem. Okay. You see now what type of arrangement here. It's of in conjoined tissues is there. Conjoined tissues. And similarly, this is of in dicot. And here now you see this one is a monocot. Okay. Figure 2 number 2.3. Monocot is able. Yeah, first one it is in common point. Okay, common point means this is of epidermis, and next second one it is in cortex.
Cortex.
What is the third one? This is in
Vascular bundles.
vascular bundles. Okay. Yes. Now you see what type of arrangement is there in vascular bundles. Dicot and monocot means the dicot vascular bundles are scattered. Monocot vascular bundles are scattered. Okay. So here now you see this one. Here metaxylem is there. So one is a protoxylem is there. Scattered is this. Okay. So not attached, not closely. But here what happens? Conjoint is there. That is the variations. Okay. So now you see here the vascular bundles of radial. Okay. Xylem is exorb 2 to 6 in numbers. Okay. Here radial exorb more than 6. Reduce or where the dicots are absent. So here see this one total or pith are well developed in this one. Okay, when the practical labs, when I am giving the slide, okay, so based on these structures, so we are identified. So this is of root anatomy. Yeah, and similarly, see here next to what is the second one point here? It is in anatomy of the stem. Okay, when the anatomy section cutting, this one also 3 layers is there. That is also common. One it is in epidermis, second one is a cortex, third one is vascular bundles. The first now we are completed in the root system. So now this is in stem. Okay, stem. Yes, but now again and again I'm not going to what is epidermis, what is cortex. That is a common point. Some everything is. But here now you see this one. When we are looking in the vascular systems, see this center part, these are all the vascular systems. Okay, so you see the vascular systems, one circle is there, one circle, ring like structures is there, ring like. Okay, ring like structure is there, annual rings is there, annual rings. Yeah, the starch sheath separates the vascular tissues from the cortex. The vascular tissues are present from the vascular bundles, not one. Bundles consisting the phloem and xylem. Yes, now you see here, this one is a bundle here. Okay, so in this bundle, you see, now here vascular bundles is there. Here this one is a phloem, and just above this area, it's often xylem. Both together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So many vascular bundles. Okay. One circle-like structure is there. Means if the plants are going to. So if we are looking at only one vascular bundles, so it is taking food material, only one vascular bundles. But here what happens? More than one vascular bundles are taking food materials. Okay. In function, absorbing minerals, proteins. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And here what happened? Not single vascular bundles. So many vascular bundles is there. Okay. So but these type of the sections little bit developed means it is taking heavy food materials. Okay. Yeah. Now you see here the second part. This is in monocot. Okay. So epidermis is common, cortex is common. What is the variation of monocot stem and dicot stem? See now here, these are all the vascular bundles. Vascular bundles is most important. What is
Okay.
the position? What is the position of vascular bundles in monocots?
Scattered, sir.
Yes. So based on that one, we are identified when I am giving the slide. Scattered vascular bundles is there. This one is a dicot. This one is monocot. Okay. So in other monocot and any other species, so for example, you're looking one. This one is a monocot. This one is a monocot. Arrangement are different. Okay, but all scattered vascular bundle scattered are in where the monocot stems. Is it clear now? See now here,
Okay, sir.
the lies scattered in the ground tissues. Each vascular bundles are surrounded by 2 or 3 layered sclerenchyma sheath called a bundle closed and dark. Okay, so this is after the vascular systems. Is it clear now? Root and stem.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next, now you see we are going to the third one, leaf. So generally, leaves are 3 types. Dorsventrally leaf. Second one is isobilateral leaf, and third one that is in round. Okay, round like structures is there. So what is dorsventrally leaf? Dorsal side, ventral side. Dorsventrally leaf. Second one is isobilateral. Isobilateral means both sides the same. So where it is of in eucalyptus plant, both sides are the same. We are not identified. So which one is a dorsal side and which one is a ventral side? That's of an isobilateral leaves. And third one that is of round leaf, round. Okay, 3 types of leaves is there. Whatever it may be.
So, what is the characteristics of round leaf, sir?
So you know that one? Please tell me here. Can you know what is a round leaf? Tell me the example of. So you know the onion root. Sorry, onion plant. Round like structure is there. Round like onion leaf. You know the onion leaf?
No, sir.
Onion leaf, you don't know?
It's like
Round.
isobilateral, sir.
No. Isobilateral means both sides are same.
Both sides are same, sir.
Same. That is of an isobilateral eucalyptus plant. Round circle roll leaf is there. Okay, here the onion leaf.
Okay, sir.
Here now you see. So when you are doing the section cutting of leaf, first one is epidermis. Second one, this is the leaf. Okay, so don't say cortex. Instead of cortex, so the leaf. So we are saying that is a mesophyll. That is most important here. Okay, so already you know very well epidermis, cortex, and steel. So when you are coming the leaf, don't say the cortex. Instead of cortex, the second part that is in mesophyll. Is it clear now? Mesophyll.
Yes, sir.
So last one that is of vascular bundles. So here now you see this one. This is of in leaf. So where it is in dicot leaf. The first one, this is in epidermis. Okay, so when we are looking the section cutting the leaf, the epidermis, there 2 types is there. So one it is in upper epidermis, second one that is of in lower epidermis. Single layer, there is no any intracellular spaces is there. So and in between the these epidermal cells, you are looking in stomata. Okay, and above the stomata, so we are looking one wax-like structure is there. We call that is of cuticle. So this is of an epidermis. See, names are same, structurally different. That is important here. You know the vascular epidermis. Upper and lower surface are covered by the epidermis. The cells of epidermis are parenchyma. This is a common, and are closely packed together without intracellular spaces. Okay. See the stomata. So what is the meaning of stomata?
Structures which are used to for the process called transpiration, sir.
Transpiration. Okay. See
Yes.
now here. So here we are looking both side of stomatas, where it is in upper and lower sides. Okay. So we call that is in here. Now you see hypostomatic. Hypostomatic. Yeah. And above we are looking at cuticle. Yes. So next now you see here below the epidermis, below the upper epidermis, above the lower epidermis. So we call long scaly like spongy tissues is there. Okay. So we call this is in second one mesophil. Now you see this one is a mesophil between the two epidermal layers. Okay. So where the numerous parenchyma is there, spongy tissues is there, and each cell is contained chloroplast. So means photosynthetic zone. So this is
Yes,
all.
sir.
This is all to the second one. We call this of in meso. Is it clear? So now you see similarly
Yes,
here
sir.
this one. This is in monocot. Okay, same upper epidermis and lower epidermis. So next one, this is all to the spongy tissues is there. Okay. So what is the last one?
Vascular bundles.
Vascular bundles. You know, these are vascular bundles. Okay. So vascular bundles in the leaf are located, you know, the rib, mid-rib. Okay. The rib means it is in vascular bundles. Okay. So this is of bundle sheath. Bundle sheath like structures is there. The xylem, it is of protoxylem, is towards the upper epidermis, that is of adaxial side. So this is the leaf, anatomy of the leaf.
Sir,
Okay. Yes.
how can we differentiate a monocot leaf and a dicot leaf, sir? As you have told in a root stem, there is any
Yes.
differentiation between the leaves to
Yes. Yes.
identify
Yes.
the monocot
Yes.
and dicot?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Easy. See the arrangement of vascular bundles or little bit variation is there. Arrangement of vascular bundles. Okay. So you see when we are looking in the monocot where the mesophil, okay, the arrangement is very close is there. So when we are looking into the dicot, some little gap is there. Now you see one cell to other cell, here we are looking the one gap. So here no any gap. Okay, so these are close associations. So where the vascular bundle. So now you see here the mesophil cell differentiate into palisade, spongy parenchyma. The cells are made of parenchyma cells, which is often chloroplast. Okay, so some the very close association is this. So based on that one, we are identified. Yeah,
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
this one is a root system and stem system, and next one there is often leaf systems. This is in anatomy. Okay, yes. So already you know very well xylem and phloems. So next now you see. So again we are going to the that is of secondary growth. Okay. So you know the what is the meaning of secondary growth? Please tell me or anybody what is the meaning of it. Stomata trichomes already you are completed. What is the meaning of secondary growth? Secondary development. 1 minute, here I am showing trichomes. This one, secondary growth. Tell me here, what is the meaning of secondary growth? Anybody? What happened? This one here it is in secondary development. Okay. What is the meaning of secondary development? Okay. So where we are looking the normal development, so we call that is in secondary
roots.
development. Yes, yes.
From roots and the stem, another plant will arise.
Development means you see, so when we are putting the seed in the soil, okay, the growth is 1 year, 2 years. After 2 years, the stem width is coming. Okay, so these type of the development when we are looking, we call that is a secondary development. Okay, secondary development. Sometimes it takes 2, 3, 4 years. When the stem width is started, we call that is in secondary development. That is in secondary growth. Okay, so 1 minute. This is anatomy. This one. Okay, this is after the secondary development. When the stem width development started, so we call that is in secondary development.
Second layer, sir.
Not layer, development coming like this. Okay, width development.
Okay.
So you see, when the plant is started, from the secondary development is not looking. It takes some time. So after 2, 3 years, when the width is started, we call that is in secondary development, in the secondary growth. Okay, the formation, wood formations, arrangement of to the xylem. Okay, so this is often secondary development. And next one, see, one more important is there. So that is a anomalous secondary growth. So what is the meaning of an anomalous secondary growth? The anomalous secondary growth is the result of deviation of the cambial activity in the form of normal type in the most of the where it is in the dicotyledons. Okay, see, the abnormal secondary growth is commonly seen where it is in the other temperate plants. So in some cases, in some other any plants, so you see the related to the growth habit serving of physiological needs. It wants to the develop. So means this plant's development, when it goes to the development, it wants to the some type of the activities. Okay, so you see now here it is adopted, then it is known as adaptive normally, and in seen in many wood climbers, these type of the structures. See now here, anomalous secondary growth, abnormal behavior with the normal cambium activity. Second one, that is in abnormal behavior, abnormal cambium, abnormal behavior and abnormal cambium. Third one, that is in formation of accessory rings, formation of interxylary phloems. So based on these 4, so there we are looking in anomalous secondary growth. Generally, secondary growth means when the plants with the development is started, that is in secondary growth. Some of the plants, so here we are looking in abnormal development, abnormal activities. So this abnormal activity is abnormal development, we call that is in anomalous secondary growth. Okay. For example, normal secondary growth from here to, so when you are looking after 10 days or 15 days coming like this. In abnormal development, it is coming very heavy. The development is goes to very fast. We call that is in abnormal activity. Okay. So this abnormal activity, generally it is a 4 types is there with the cambium activities. See, abnormal behavior where the normal cambiums. So here we are looking in the normal cambium, but that activity means, so here the bundles, the vascular bundles are activities very fast. Growing means it is growing to very fast. We call that is in normal behavior and normal cambium activities. Sometimes there we are looking in abnormal cambium, so that is often abnormal activities is this. Okay, so and the next one, that is often the formation of in where it is in that is of in a rings is the rings means vascular bundles are more than one vascular bundles is there. So either that is of in second vascular bundles is there. So how much of vascular rings you are looking, so that much of development you are looking with the plant. Okay, so one we call that is in with the secondary growth and anomalous secondary growth. Is it clear? See, normally the anomalous secondary growth we are looking dicots. Okay, generally in rare cases we are looking in monocot. Okay, so 99% we are looking in only dicots. Rarely where with a beetroot. Okay, so there we are looking Dracena plant. So there we are looking in secondary growth also. Is it clear now?
Okay, sir.
See now here, this often classification based on the seasons. Means here this often annual rings is their annual rings. Okay, so this one growth of annual rings means abnormal development. This anomalous secondary development. This is often. Okay, so this is all here. This one rings is theirs. Vascular bundles is theirs. These are all the annual rings. Primary and secondary. Primary, secondary, and tertiary sometimes are rings. Okay. Here now you see. So one it is in already you know very well. One it is in a hardwood and the second that is of in softwood. Here internet. Here. Our voice is clear.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Disturbance. Minute. Yes, now it is clear. Yes, so now you see where it is in you're not given actually. Just wait 1 minute. Certain model anatomy. Not about the people of and vascular bundles. Model anatomy. Just 1 minute. Here. What is C3 and what is C4 plants? You know? Please tell me here, anybody, what is the meaning of C3 and C4 plants? C4 plant means it is of xerophytic plants. So there you are looking in corn. So cronge anatomy, that is of C4 plants. Okay. So C3 plant means where the mesophyll is there, that is of in C3 plants, C3 and C4 plants. This one, now you see here, this one, anomalous secondary growth. Yeah. Is it clear now, anomalous secondary growth?
Yes, sir.
Yes. In anomalous secondary growth, so where the first activity of, you're not given the activities. So activities of in where it is in the first one, that is in so abnormal behavior and normal can you know the diagrams actually. Secondary growth in anomalous secondary growth, the monopod and here. This one. Yes, you know, so secondary growth. Yeah. Yes. So now, what is the meaning of secondary growth? Means already you know very well. The secondary tissues are formed. Okay, secondary tissues are formed by two types of lateral meristems. So where it is the vascular cambium and porca cambiums. The vascular cambiums are produced in vascular tissues, while the phylogen of peridium. So we call this of secondary development. So now you see here, this is after the secondary development. Yeah. So secondary growth in the dicot, same the root and stem is there. And next one, this is of an anomalous structure of dicots. Okay. Here now you see the cambium shows, means the vascular bundles are shows. So various different type of the activities, Okay. So here now given only three. That the first one, that is in those in which cambium is normal type. First I already told. Okay. So normal behaviors. See, when we are looking in the center part of the sections, the cambium, it is a normal type, is a normal type. Okay. So that the present, but the where it is peculiarly irregular in activity give rise to the unusual arrangement of secondary xylem and phloems. So here now you see this one. So normal cambium with abnormal activities. So here we are looking in only abnormal, means only center part of the sections. Center part of the sections we are looking in normal. Which one? That is of in vascular bundles. But this activity, the activities are abnormal positions is there. Okay. So now you see the many where it is in wood climbers, the cambium normal positions, but activities abnormal. Okay. So the result we call that is of in anomalous, where the example that is of in the cambium forms of vascular tissues in the region of bundles, where the particularly region of the bundles. Okay. So the parenchyma between the vascular bundles, as the result of this original vascular bundles remain where it is of in discrete throughout the secondary growth. Okay. So we call this is of in a normal cambium with abnormal activities. So here now you see one more activities is there. This one, cambium abnormal position is normal activities. So this is the second position of anomalous secondary growth. Okay. I know you see here, there's anomalous due to formation of accessory cambium, means rings, annual rings. So here now you see, so this is after the rings is there. Okay. So first year and second year and third year. So these are all the rings is there. So next one you see here. So abnormal secondary growth due to medullary bundles is there here. Now you see this one. So you are observing to the what type of variation. So one activity to second activities. Okay. So here only the second, what is the secondary development? What is the anomalous secondary development means? So different type of the activities is there. Different type of the activities. So where it is in the vascular bundles are activities. So that is the for the secondary development here. So the secondary development is there. Okay. So now here this one. So abnormal secondary growth due to. So where it is a collateral bundles is there. Collateral bundles is there. So now here the center part total it is enough in empty is there. So we call this is in abnormal secondary growth due to the critical bundles is there. And one more is there formation of rings in vascular bundles embedded in the conjoined tissues. Okay. So what type of activities we are looking in vascular bundles? So based on that one, so we are looking to the anomalous secondary development. So here these type of the vascular bundles, so we are looking in so that is of bougainvillea plant is a Taxonomy bougainvillea family. So sometimes you see interxylary means in between. So both sides is there. For example, now we are looking this in between both partial sides inside we are looking into interxylary phloems. So here. This one is Amaranthus family. This one's okay, intercalary xylems is there. This one in between. Okay, so in between we are looking to the cambium activities. Okay, so that is all to the secondary growth. Okay, the secondary growth already you know very well. So we are looking in only where the dicots. The sometimes you are looking in only where the monocots. Rarely we are looking. So that is the examples here. Now you see these are in Dracena plant. So here this one is a one vascular bundles. This one is also vascular bundles. See, in all the vascular bundles are scattered entire the sections. So this is the development. So here we are looking only one vascular bundles. So this is of normal development. So many vascular bundles you are looking in this area. So these type of the development we call that is of in. So that is of an anomalous secondary development in the monocots. Okay. So this is the next one. One topic is there, that is of wood is there. So wood means it is only xylem. So arrangement of the xylem we call that is of wood. Wood structure is this. So here it is a one. It is a soft wood is there. Second that is of hardwood. Hardwood is there. The soft wood means the cells are arrangement is very loose, that is of softwood, but the cells are arrangement is very close, that is of hardwood. Two types of wood is this. Okay, so lastly briefly I'm doing one the softwood and hardwood. In the study of wood structures, we call that is of in xylotomy. Okay, so it is where it is applied the science concerned. So with the structure, the properties, it is the identifications, timber yielding plants. The wood generally mainly it is a two types is there. So one it is a softwood, second one that is of hardwood. So already you are come to the gymnosperms. The pycnoxylic is there and monoxylic is there. arrangement of cells very loose, so we call that is in softwood. Arrangement of cells are very close, compact arrangement, so we call that is often hardwood is this. Okay, so this is the topic to your C3. Yeah, so almost all totally the syllabus is completed. So you have any doubt in this one? Please respond. So is there J Shweta? Is there J Shweta? J
Yes, sir.
Shweta. Shweta? Shweta, after this class, you can call me. Okay, you call me.
Okay, sir.
J Shweta. Yeah?
Sir. Okay, sir.
Yes. Okay, yeah, any doubt in this one? Yeah, you see total C3 syllabus is totally completed now. Gymnosperms, taxonomy of Angiosperms. Okay, so what is the gymnosperms and taxonomy? Okay, and next one, that is of anatomy. Is it clear now? Is any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, almost all syllabus is totally completed. So what they are given. So yeah, now I am leaving. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Any doubt? Anytime? Okay, you
Excuse
can ask me. Yes.
Sir, can you give us some important questions, sir?
You see, the first gymnosperms. Okay. In gymnosperms. So when in this M.Sc question papers, the comparative study is most important. Comparative study.
Okay.
Comparative study means almost all the questions are covered entire the lessons, entire the units. Okay. So you see now here, see the briefly account of fossil history. For example, fossil history, Indian gymnosperms. So you're not given only one lesson, entire. So almost all the questions are coming like this. See, fossil history, not given only single plant. So given entire the fossils. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, later we'll give all the questions, some question papers also. Okay, so we are giving.
Okay.
Sir, when we are going to have the exams, sir, main theory exam, so we can learn, we can do some of the revisions or practice.
You see the examination pattern. So it is coming to our examination department. Okay, so always you follow our website. So they are giving informations. We don't know actually when, means examinations is totally depending on the entire the examination batch. They are preparing the examination dates. Okay, just you follow the website. Yes.
More or less in which month it would be, sir?
What?
Or less in which month it would be, sir? Exams. More or less, like you will have an idea in which month they would conduct.
Yes, after the, I think after lab, practical lab.
Okay. Like in the month of June, July, or something.
Yes. I think June or July.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.